Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rene. Today I'm here to give you guys an update. I'm excited because this is our mid-year homeschooling update. I cannot believe we have made it just about halfway through our first year of homeschooling. I have been homeschooling a fourth grader, a second grader, and my preschooler. For those who don't know, my preschooler, Michael, he's 3 years old. He was diagnosed with autism about middle of last year, and we've been navigating, trying to figure out when it comes to school what is that going to look like for him, and just some other things too, because he is nonverbal, and we'll get into more about him later. For now, I just wanted to share with you guys where my head's at, how things been going for us, the highs and the lows. Did the curriculum that I choose work? Did we have to get rid of some things? Did we had to add some in? Just basically all of that. But before I jump into all of this, kind of have some things I need to just get off my chest. It's going to take about 2 seconds of your time. I just want to say, for all of my supporters and my followers, thank you guys so much. I've received like so many emails and comments on different things I can try, or things that you just suggest, words of encouragement, all of the above. I just want to just take this time to just say I appreciate all of you guys and thank you so much. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Now let's get back to why you are here, and we're talking about our mid-year homeschool update. All right, so how has it been for our first couple of months? Okay, so for the most part, I feel like we have been finding our daily rhythm. I feel like not every day looks the same. And for us, I think that is really good. Some things that I really am big on is creating habits with my girls or my kids with, of course, when they get up in the morning, make your bed, clean your room, do your morning routine, shower, do whatever you gotta do, and then come down and have breakfast so then we can start. But when it came to like the schooling part of it, I still had a lot of trial and error, and I haven't gotten it like down pat, but we have gotten into a space where it's like it's flowing and it's going pretty good for the most part. But if something doesn't work out, I try not to beat myself up about it. We just take a step back and try it tomorrow, or maybe this just is not going to work for us. But for the most part, the core curriculum that I chose for my girls have been working for us, give or take maybe a few things. And when I say a few things, let's just say, for example, for Zara, let's start on her ELA. Her ELA curriculum it's been really working for us. One of the things we were using was from phonics to reading, which is really good. And we started off doing really good with it. But I noticed with her, she knew a lot that was in that book. This did have spelling in it, and I was kind of like starting to just use it for the spelling. And that's when I tried to get this supplement, or that's when I did get the supplement, 180 days. She was using it. We were like, okay, this is working. But good old all about spelling. We ended up using this and this only, and stopping with the other ones. Not that they aren't good, but she just gravitated toward all about spelling a lot better. So we just stuck with this one. And I'm thinking that we're going to continue on with all about spelling, and then maybe going to the second level maybe for next year. Something else that we been using, but we kind of stopped just a little bit, was handwriting. For the good and the beautiful, this is level 2. Really good curriculum. Once again, there's nothing wrong with it. It just, she needed to write longer passages at a time, because these were kind of short for her. I just needed her to be able to write longer passages at a time to just increase her writing strength. So I grabbed the Bible, I wrote down some passages for her to do some copy work, and just have her sit and write. and that has been really working for her. But like I said, this is good as well. I just needed her to write for longer amounts of time, and her writing has really gotten a lot better. Besides that, for writing with Zara, she was using Write Shop. I felt I feel pretty good with it. We've been doing it. Maybe we could do better at it, but I just feel like she needs something a little bit more. I'm not sure. So for writing, we're kind of still in limbo, I'm thinking. Now, the other day when I was cleaning out my bookshelf, I did come across this. And this is something that I bought for Lauren a long time ago. It's the 52 picture writing prompts for kids. I'm thinking that maybe we're going to try this out and see how this goes until I can, I don't know, do a little bit more research, or maybe just really give it a good shot, because there's nothing wrong with it. It didn't really stick with her for some reason. I'm not sure. So that's what I was thinking for writing. We still have been doing her reading comprehension. She's been doing really good with this. And Wordly Wise. We've been really liking Wordly Wise. We pretty much stuck with the Sunlight Readers. She has been going through that amazingly. We're just about done with all the books. So she's been really loving that. Matthew C. That was the math that we chose. And she's in Alpha, and she has been doing really good with that. I plan on sticking with Matthew C. for as long as, I don't even know, for as long as we homeschool. And I plan on homeschooling for years. I plan on sticking with Matthew C. So I definitely recommend that. That has been working for us really good. Like I said, Lauren and her are very hands-on learners, and that is a really good curriculum. For Lauren, all her core curriculums I pretty much loved, and she's been doing really, really good with them. I'll start with math with her, since we ended off with that with Zara. She did the AIM program and for Matthew C, and she completed it, and we have since then started on beta. Now, the only reason I did start on the beta program is because she had some subtracting, regrouping, some problems with that, and that helped her a lot. So we kind of went through briefly some of the lessons, but for the most part, I got it before the subtracting and regrouping. I felt that purchase was justified because I know Zara was going to beta next, and I only used a couple of sheets out of the worksheet from beta, and I know Zara will be in that book next year, so it worked out. I didn't feel bad for buying it. That's just how my mind works that's just me trying to justify a purchase. So after she gets the subtracting and the regrouping pretty much good, I think it was a couple more lessons she needed to touch on, but we're going to jump into Gamma. I'm hoping by March. But if it doesn't work that way, it's fine. I want her to take her time with making sure she has the foundation laid, the concept of regrouping with subtracting. And that's pretty much my plans for math with Lauren. She did complete her one-a-day math. And since then, we have added in the 100-time test. And I let her do this once a day just to kind of help her with her facts. So that is math for Lauren. We've been liking it. We're going to pretty much stick with that. I've also still been working with Phonetic Zoo with Lauren. Love this, y'all. 10 out of 10. I recommend this spelling curriculum. This has been working wonders for Lauren. So we stuck with this. This is going really good. Reading Detective, really good. The beginning of the year to now, I can definitely see a huge difference. She did struggle in this area in her previous school year. This has really helped her out a lot. And I want to move to the next one eventually. She has a couple more to go. In the meantime, because I don't want to just jump to the next one in this school year, I just purchased this reading test. We have not started it yet, but I was thinking of maybe just kind of giving her some of these and just see how she goes with it for a little while. But I do like the Reading Detective. Still been going good for us. Word Roots. Love this. Love this. This has been going really, really, really good with her. I recommend this curriculum too. For writing, for her, we've still been using The Good and the Beautiful. practicing her cursive. She still has a lot of practice she needs to do with but it's really been helping. And I did pair it with this, and guess what? We're still using both of these right now. And she's just almost about finished with this one, the cursive handwriting workbook. But I definitely do love these for helping her with her cursive. Lauren is doing IEW and IEW structure and style and fixed grammar, and we have still been using that. I'm loving how that's going. Like, because I was just so extra with buying stuff and then feeling like I needed to enhance curriculums with supplements, some of the things that the curriculum that we didn't need or didn't use, the supplement worked. So I didn't have to go out and buy more curriculum. Now, for the things that the family subjects that we started briefly, but for whatever reason, at that season in our life, I feel like these are good curriculums. I still feel like this is a good fit for our family, but maybe we should just try them at a different time. And I'm thinking the last half of our school year is the time that we're going to kind of just bring these things back in. A video-based science curriculum. We've been doing it, but I don't feel like I gave it like a fair shot. So I want to get back into incorporating this into our curriculum. Now, the family subjects that we have been doing, I haven't found a way to balance out is between our history, his story, and taking the Middle East for Jesus. We have been going through this book, and I feel like I wouldn't do justice if I was going to try to go through both of these at the same time. So I just decided we'll start off with this, and then we can really put our energy and effort into this for our last half of our school year. We've also still been going through traveling the states, and that has been taking up a lot because I keep going down rabbit trails and adding different things to that curriculum, which you don't need to. Like I said, you don't need to. This is a really good curriculum, but I keep adding in different things, and the girls have really we've been just going through the states, and we've been liking it. We've been playing games, we've been doing puzzles. So we've been doing those things, as well as our other family subject is Beowulf, and this is grammar. This is gold. This has really been doing good for Zara, and sometimes Lauren would sit in on some of the things because, believe it or not, some of these things being taught here, it almost went with the same weeks when we were doing her IEW. So that really helped her tremendously when it came to her IEW. So Lauren, like I said, Lauren would sit through some of these classes too with me and Zara. Now that's pretty much our family's. Oh, Spanish. We have been doing talkbox.mom Spanish. The Spanish one, and y'all like that curriculum. Did I give it everything I feel like I should have? No. Now we still do it, but it's just like random occasions. So this half of our school year, the next half, I plan on being dedicating more time out during. I'll just pick some of the days that we're going to do it and actually sticking with it, because what they have learned, they have it, and they're doing really good with it, and you can tell that they want more. More than likely on my end, I just need to do better. So we still love talkbox.mom. Also, I don't know if I mentioned in any of my other videos, but on just outside of them having their own little things that they like to do, Zara is doing ballet, and Lauren enjoys soccer. Just to have them out and doing their own little things too, I feel like that has really been helpful. Y'all, before I forget, this touched my organizational soul when Lauren came up to me, my fourth grader, and said, I want to have my own student planner. I think she got tired of coming up to me while I'm with Zara asking, what do I need to do next? What do I need to do next? Why? I just need something where I can just, you write it out what I need to do, and I can just mark it off. Yeah, I was so excited. I'm probably weird like that, but I love organizational planners. I love organization. I love all of that. So I went on Amazon and I got her own student planner, and it's Reach for the Stars. Show you a little bit how it's set up. I thought this was really cool. Let's hop into January. And I did it, she didn't have, but have your month. You have where you can choose, not choose, but reading, spelling, math, language arts, science, social studies, and other. I just go in and I write what she needs to do for each of those subjects. And then over here, she can just check off when she completed it. And it has some vocabulary words in there and little study tips. And they also have a place for her spelling words. I just thought that was perfect for her, and she loves it. And of course, her little sister Zara saw it, and now she wants one, so I have to go back on Amazon and order her one. I just had to share that with you guys. We didn't have one at the beginning. I didn't even think they would really even want one, but that made me really excited. So I got her own planner. That is my 4th and my 2nd graders mid-year recap. Now I have to talk about my little man, Michael. Okay, context. Michael was diagnosed with having autism middle of last year. Since then, we have been all over the place. It's so much information that it's overwhelming. He is nonverbal, and I feel like I have been led in so many different directions. I will just start off with, okay, so he was referred to let's just go ahead and start school. So I was like, okay, let's choose this path. We'll go to school. We'll take him to a brick and mortar school because I don't really think I know what I'm doing to teach him because he's nonverbal. He probably, I just feel like for whatever reason that I wasn't really qualified. Don't just let me wallow a little bit. And I felt like, okay, so let's put him in the school. We went to his first IEP meeting. I don't even know how to put it in like a nice way. That was horrifying. That was the most horrifying. I think I left that experience with like so many different emotions. Like, I don't know if I wanted to cry, scream. I was horrified. I don't know. It was just a lot going on because that was just awful. I'm sorry. That was just not a really good experience for me in that meeting. And I really took a step back and I was like, I don't think I want him to go to school right now. Not saying that every school is the same and that this experience I should just kind of give up on school just because I had this one bad experience. I'm not saying that, no. I'm just saying for right now, I don't think that school, the brick and mortar, will be where I want him to go. I just don't think that's what I want to do when it comes to Michael. So I kind of sat on it for a long time and I was just like, I don't know if I can really homeschool him. Nonverbal, I have no idea. Like, I've looked at other people's experiences and I've seen moms or parents homeschooling their children and they were doing a great job. I have decided that at this point, I'm going to homeschool him. I'm going to figure out his curriculum. And that's why I had a little hesitation at the beginning of the video, like, I'm homeschooling my 4th grader, my 2nd grader, my preschooler. But that's because I was just, these past couple of months have been a little journey, to say the least. Since I got the diagnosis, Michael was already in speech and occupational therapy. Since then, we have now doubled his speech. So he goes to speech twice a week and he does occupational therapy twice a week as well. We've also been thinking about maybe trying ABA with him. Not sure yet which route we want to take. But because of his therapies and me having to go back and forth to the clinic that he goes to, a lot of our homeschooling has been car schooling. So the girls and I have had to get like adapted to a lot of the things that I have to pack up some of our things and we have to do some schooling in the car. That leads me to say, when it comes to Michael, I'm going to be putting together a curriculum from him. I'm going to be homeschooling him. And we're going to go from there and see how that goes. I'm feeling pretty confident with our decision to homeschool him. I appreciate all your encouraging words and thoughts and ideas and just a lot of motivation, just like, you can do this. You know how you just get when you just want to just cry, I guess. Anyway, so that's how it's going with Michael. I'm going to be putting him in a curriculum together, and I will be sharing that very, very soon. Now, all that being said, is homeschooling what I thought it would be? I feel like it's better than what I thought it would be because I have the flexibility to create our schedules. We get to spend a lot of time together. I like that I'm able to pick the curriculums that meet them where they are at this point, and just how they're responding to school now has been night and day watching, and I really enjoyed it. Like I said, every day does present ups and downs. Not every day is going to be like, we're so excited, we're going to get everything done and everything is going great. Some days everybody wakes up and like want to crawl back into bed. Some days I don't feel like doing anything. Some days they don't feel like doing anything. But that's life, and I feel like we have been enjoying homeschool. Y'all, this is pretty much our mid-year homeschool recap, and I am excited to see what these next couple of months is going to bring, the new things that we'll learn, just see how things are going to go. And I definitely appreciate you guys sticking around to see how our first year of homeschooling has been going so far. And of course, I'll keep you posted with everything. So just stay on the lookout for more videos to come. And until then, y'all, I will see you on the next one. Bye.